Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we'll delve into the tangled web of deception, betrayal, and dangerous schemes surrounding Carly Spencer, Jack Brennan, Jason Morgan, and Jocelyn Jacks. With emotions running high and secrets unraveling, every move these characters make could lead to explosive consequences. Framed and fighting for justice. At the center of Jack Brennan's twisted plot is Jason Morgan, who has been framed for crimes he didn't commit. Jason's arrest has sent shockwaves through Port Charles, leaving his loved ones scrambling to clear his name. Jack's decision to pin Cyrus Renault's death on Jason was a calculated move to protect Jocelyn while eliminating Jason as a threat. However, this plan has only added fuel to the fire. Jason's absence has created a ripple effect that impacts everyone around him. His son is left without his father during a critical time, and Carly is devastated by the thought of losing one of her closest allies. Despite being behind bars, Jason remains steadfast in his determination to prove his innocence. He knows that Jack is behind this setup and is already strategizing how to take him down once he's free. This storyline highlights Jason's resilience and unwavering sense of justice. It also underscores the lengths Jack is willing to go to achieve his goals, even if it means tearing apart families and putting innocent lives at risk. As the truth begins to unravel, viewers are left wondering how Jason will reclaim his freedom and whether he'll seek revenge against those who wronged him. Jocelyn Jacks, caught in a web of lies. Jocelyn Jacks finds herself at the center of this tangled web of lies and betrayal. After killing Cyrus Renault in self-defense, she turned to Jack Brennan for help covering up the incident. What she didn't realize was that Jack had his own agenda, one that involved using her vulnerability to manipulate her further. Now, Jocelyn is grappling with intense guilt over Jason's arrest and questioning whether she can trust Jack at all. Jocelyn's relationship with Jack has become increasingly complicated as she begins to see through his facade. While he assured her that Jason would be fine and wouldn't go to prison, his actions tell a different story. The more Jocelyn learns about Jack's true intentions, the more conflicted she becomes. Will she continue to rely on him for support? Or will she take matters into her own hands to protect those she loves? This storyline explores themes of trust, loyalty, and personal growth as Jocelyn navigates this challenging situation. Her journey from innocence to empowerment is one that resonates with viewers as she learns to stand up for herself and make difficult decisions. As tensions rise, Jocelyn may be forced to confront Jack directly, and the outcome could have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. Carly Spencer, a mother scorned. Carly Spencer is about to unleash her fury as she discovers the extent of Jack Brennan's betrayal. For months, Jack has been using her without her knowledge, manipulating her emotions while secretly working against her family. But what truly crosses the line for Carly is Jack's endangerment of her daughter, Jocelyn. As a fiercely protective mother, Carly will stop at nothing to ensure her daughter's safety, even if it means taking down someone she once cared about. Carly's realization that Jack framed Jason Morgan adds another layer of betrayal to an already volatile situation. Jason has been one of Carly's closest confidants for years, and the thought of losing him because of Jack's schemes is unbearable. As Carly pieces together the truth about Jack's intentions, her anger grows stronger, and so does her resolve to put an end to his manipulation once and for all. This storyline showcases Carly's strength and determination as she fights to protect her family from harm. It also highlights the complexity of her relationship with Jack. What started as a potential romance has turned into a battle of wills with high stakes on both sides. As Carly prepares for a showdown with Jack, viewers can expect plenty of drama and emotional intensity. Valentin, a wild card in the game. Amidst all the chaos surrounding Jack Brennan's schemes, Valentin emerges as a potential wildcard in this unfolding drama. Valentin has a history with Jack that dates back years, and their relationship is anything but friendly. When Valentin learns about Jack's involvement in framing Jason and endangering others in Port Charles, he may decide to take matters into his own hands. Valentin's protective instincts are heightened by his own experiences as a father. He knows all too well what it's like to fight for your family against overwhelming odds. If Valentin decides to confront Jack directly, it could lead to an explosive showdown that changes everything. This subplot adds an intriguing layer of complexity to an already intense storyline. Valentin's involvement raises questions about loyalty, redemption, and whether justice can truly be served in Port Charles. As these storylines collide and tensions reach their breaking point, General Hospital continues to deliver gripping drama filled with twists and turns at every corner. From Carly's fight for justice to Jocelyn's journey toward empowerment, and from Jason's quest for freedom to Valentin's potential return, there's no shortage of excitement on the horizon. Next, we'll dive into the exciting developments surrounding Jocelyn Jacks as she embarks on a bold new chapter in her life. From her unexpected role with the WSB to fan reactions and speculation about her future, there's plenty to discuss. Let's break down what's happening in Port Charles and explore how Jocelyn's journey is reshaping her character and potentially the entire show. Fan reactions and speculation, the internet weighs in. The internet has been buzzing with reactions to Jocelyn Jack's latest storyline, and fans are divided over her new role as a WSB operative. Social media has become a hub for passionate discussions, with viewers sharing their thoughts on everything from her potential to become the next Anna Devane to concerns about her impulsive nature. One fan remarked, "If Jocelyn wants to join the WSB, that's fine, but she needs to do it the right way. She should approach Anna Devane directly and explain what Jack Brennan has been up to. Anna deserves to know how Jack is manipulating people in Port Charles." Others have speculated about the motivations behind Brennan's involvement with Jocelyn. Some believe his interest in her is a strategic move to lure Jason Morgan into joining the WSB, creating a situation where Jason feels compelled to protect Jocelyn. One critic commented, "Does Brennan really want Joss as an agent, or is this all part of a bigger plan to recruit Jason? It feels like he's setting up a scenario where Jason has no choice but to step in." Meanwhile, some fans are embracing the idea of Jocelyn stepping into a spy role, comparing her potential to that of Anna Devane or even Sydney Bristow from Alias. Joss could be the next generation Anna if she learns some discipline and keeps her emotions in check, one viewer noted. Right now, she's too much like Carly, loud and impulsive, but there's room for growth. These reactions highlight the complexities of Jocelyn's character arc and the high expectations fans have for her development. Whether she becomes a beloved heroine or continues to polarize viewers remains to be seen. Jocelyn's evolution, from aspiring doctor to WSB operative. Jocelyn's journey into adulthood has been anything but predictable. For a brief moment, it seemed like she might follow in the footsteps of Port Charles's medical professionals by pursuing a career as a doctor. However, that storyline was quickly abandoned in favor of something far more daring, joining the ranks of the World Security Bureau, WSB. This shift marks a significant turning point for Jocelyn, positioning her as a key player in Port Charles's world of intrigue and danger. Her decision to join the WSB came after taking out Cyrus Renault in self-defense, a moment that showcased her courage but also revealed her vulnerability. Working alongside Jack Brennan has given Jocelyn a taste of what it means to operate in high-stakes situations. While some see this as an opportunity for growth, others worry that she may be in over her head. This new direction for Jocelyn raises important questions about her future. Will she rise to the occasion and prove herself as a capable operative? Or will her impulsive tendencies and emotional baggage hold her back? The parallels between Jocelyn and iconic spies like Anna Devane suggest that she has the potential to become a formidable force, but only if she learns from those who came before her. Jack Brennan, mentor or manipulator? Jack Brennan's role in Jocelyn's transformation is both pivotal and controversial. On the surface, he appears to be guiding her toward a promising career with the WSB. However, his true intentions remain unclear. Some fans suspect that Jack is using Jocelyn as a pawn in his larger schemes, manipulating her trust while pursuing his own agenda. One theory suggests that Jack's ultimate goal is to recruit Jason Morgan into the WSB by creating circumstances that force him to intervene on Jocelyn's behalf. This would not only serve Jack's interests but also complicate Jason's already tumultuous life. If this theory holds true, it raises serious ethical questions about Jack's methods and whether he truly has Jocelyn's best interests at heart. At the same time, Jack's influence on Jocelyn cannot be ignored. He has introduced her to a world of espionage and danger that could shape her into a stronger, more independent individual. Whether his mentorship will ultimately help or harm her remains one of the most intriguing aspects of this storyline. Jocelyn's potential, the next generation spy. As Jocelyn steps into her new role with the WSB, comparisons to legendary characters like Anna Devane are inevitable. Anna has long been a symbol of strength, intelligence, and resilience in Port Charles, a legacy that Jocelyn now has the opportunity to carry forward. However, becoming the next Anna is no small feat. For starters, Jocelyn will need to develop greater self-control and learn how to navigate complex situations without letting emotions cloud her judgment. Her impulsive nature has already caused problems in the past, and it remains one of her biggest obstacles moving forward. If she can overcome these challenges, there's no telling how far she could go. Additionally, Jocelyn's youth and fresh perspective could bring new energy to Port Charles's spy community. With many of the current WSB-adjacent characters aging out of active duty, Jocelyn represents a new generation poised to take on their mantle. Her journey could breathe new life into storylines centered around espionage and international intrigue. What lies ahead for Jocelyn? As always with General Hospital, fans will have to tune in to see how this storyline unfolds. Will Jocelyn thrive as a WSB operative or find herself overwhelmed by the pressures of this dangerous world? How will Jack Brennan's true intentions impact her journey? And what role will iconic characters like Anna Devane play in shaping her future? One thing is certain, Jocelyn's evolution is far from over. Her transition from an idealistic young woman into a confident and capable spy promises plenty of drama, action, and emotional depth. Whether you're rooting for her success or questioning her decisions, there's no denying that she's one of Port Charles's most compelling characters right now. Next, we're diving into the tangled web of secrets, lies, and shocking revelations surrounding Carly Spencer, her daughter Jocelyn Jacks, and the enigmatic Jack Brennan. With Cyrus Renault's murder at the center of it all, the stakes have never been higher for the residents of Port Charles. Let's unravel this gripping storyline and explore how Carly's world is about to be turned upside down. Jack Brennan, the puppet master behind the chaos. At the heart of this unfolding drama is Jack Brennan, the WSB chief whose involvement in Jocelyn Jack's life has proven to be far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Jack's calculated actions have led Jocelyn down a dangerous path, one that ultimately resulted in her pulling the trigger on Cyrus Renault. While Jocelyn acted in self-defense, it's becoming increasingly clear that she might never have been in that cabin if it weren't for Jack's manipulations. Jack's motivations remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is certain, his connection to Carly Spencer and her family is no coincidence. Could he be targeting Carly as part of a larger scheme? Or is his interest in Jocelyn purely professional or personal? As Carly begins to piece together the truth about Jack's role in her daughter's ordeal, she'll be forced to confront some uncomfortable questions about trust, loyalty, and betrayal. This storyline highlights Jack's duality as both a charismatic leader and a master manipulator. His ability to weave himself into Carly's life while secretly orchestrating chaos behind the scenes makes him one of Port Charles's most compelling villains. But how long can he keep up this charade before Carly uncovers his true intentions? Carly Spencer, a mother on a mission. Carly Spencer has always been fiercely protective of her family, and this time is no different. When she learns that her daughter Jocelyn was involved in Cyrus Renault's death, her initial shock will quickly give way to determination. In Carly's eyes, family comes first, no matter what the cost. She'll do whatever it takes to shield Jocelyn from the consequences of her actions, even if it means bending or breaking the law. Carly's reaction to Jocelyn's involvement is likely to be complex. On one hand, she'll understand why her daughter acted in self-defense and empathize with the fear that drove her to pull the trigger. On the other hand, she'll be devastated by the realization that Jocelyn has now joined the ranks of those who have taken a life, a burden Carly knows all too well. Adding another layer of complexity is Carly's relationship with Jack Brennan. As she begins to uncover his role in leading Jocelyn into danger, Carly will feel a deep sense of betrayal. Jack was someone she trusted, someone she thought had her family's best interests at heart. Now, she'll have to decide how far she's willing to go to protect her daughter from both legal repercussions and emotional trauma. Jocelyn Jacks, a young woman caught in a storm. Jocelyn Jacks' life has taken a dramatic turn since the fateful night she killed Cyrus Renault in self-defense. While she acted out of necessity, the weight of what she's done is beginning to take its toll. Guilt and fear are constant companions as she struggles to reconcile her actions with her sense of morality. Jocelyn's decision to cover up the incident rather than report it to the police was driven by panic, but also by influence from Jack Brennan. His guidance may have seemed like support at first, but it's becoming increasingly clear that Jack had ulterior motives for keeping Jocelyn quiet. Now, as the truth begins to unravel, Jocelyn will have to confront not only what she did but also how she allowed herself to be manipulated. This storyline delves into themes of guilt, redemption, and personal growth as Jocelyn navigates this challenging chapter in her life. Will she find a way to move forward without losing herself in the process? And how will her relationship with Carly evolve as they face these challenges together? The mystery surrounding Cyrus Renault's death. Cyrus Renault was no stranger to making enemies during his time in Port Charles, so it came as no surprise when news of his death sent shockwaves through the community. Police Commissioner Anna Devane has been tasked with solving this high-profile case, but little does she know how close to home the truth really lies. When Carly Spencer casually remarked that she'd like to thank whoever killed Cyrus, she had no idea how ironic those words would become. As far as Carly knows, Jason Morgan is being unfairly implicated in Cyrus' death, a situation that prompted her immediate intervention on his behalf. But what will happen when Carly learns that it wasn't Jason who pulled the trigger but her own daughter? The investigation into Cyrus' murder adds an element of suspense and intrigue to this already dramatic storyline. As Anna pieces together clues and zeroes in on potential suspects, viewers are left wondering how long it will take before Jocelyn's involvement comes to light and what consequences will follow when it does. Carly's shocking realization. The moment Carly discovers that Jocelyn was responsible for Cyrus' death will undoubtedly be a turning point, not just for their relationship but for Carly herself. Her initial reaction may be one of disbelief or denial, but once the truth sinks in, Carly will shift into full-on protective mode. What makes this revelation even more devastating is Jack Brennan's role in orchestrating events behind the scenes. As Carly connects the dots between Jack's actions and Jocelyn's predicament, she'll realize just how deeply he has infiltrated their lives and how much damage he has caused. This storyline promises plenty of emotional depth as Carly grapples with feelings of anger, betrayal, and guilt over what happened to her daughter. It also sets up an epic confrontation between Carly and Jack that could have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. What happens next? As always with General Hospital, fans will have to tune in to see how this storyline unfolds. Will Carly succeed in protecting Jocelyn from both legal repercussions and emotional fallout? How will Anna Devane react when she uncovers the truth about Cyrus' death? And what role will Jack Brennan play as tensions continue to escalate? One thing is certain, this storyline is far from over. With its mix of suspenseful twists and heartfelt moments, it promises plenty of drama for viewers in the weeks ahead.